It's 2 weeks before launch. You, the product manager, stride into a meeting where the product marketing manager has already plastered draft taglines on the wall. She asks, in 7 words, why should anyone care? If you can't answer instantly, no amount of ad spend will rescue the release. Let's nail product marketing and positioning so that what ships also sticks. I'll guide you through the journey, and when we switch topics, I'll simply say now we'll talk about the next part. From value proposition to market promise, your team already defined the product's value. EcoSnap helps Gen Z cut grocery carbon in seconds. That line is the seed for every external message. Marketing's job is to broadcast it. Your job is to guard its accuracy. When a copywriter suggests, save the planet with every snack, you sanity check, does the app truly guarantee planet saved, or do we stick with measurable carbon info? Now we'll talk about marketing personas versus design personas. Design personas steer UX. Marketing personas steer storytelling and ad targeting. For EcoSnap, the design persona is goal-driven Grace, a time-starved student. Marketing broadens that into climate-conscious creators, 18 to 24-year-olds who share sustainability hacks on TikTok. Same human, different Zoom level. Aligning these personas prevents disjointed campaigns that promise what the interface can't deliver. Now we'll talk about crafting the positioning statement. The classic template works. For target customer who struggles with need, product is category, that unique benefit. Unlike alternative, differentiator. Example. For climate-conscious Gen Z shoppers who dread greenwashing, EcoSnap is a mobile scanner that shows real carbon scores in under 2 seconds. Unlike calorie apps, it translates emissions into emoji and streaks that motivate change. Share this one-liner with every team, PR, design, sales, so headlines, App Store copy, and demos sing the same chorus. Now we'll talk about selecting promotion channels. Ask, where does our persona hang out and trust advice? For Gen Z, it's TikTok explainers, Instagram Reels, and influencer collaborations. B2B buyers, LinkedIn white papers, and demo webinars. Pick 3 primary channels and focus, spreading thin across 10 leads to mediocrity. Now we'll talk about PM contributions to marketing assets. You supply the feature highlight video because you know the product narrative arc, pain, demo, outcome in 60 seconds. You draft a launch blog post that zooms from mission to user story to roadmap peak. You vet every screenshot. Real data, no staging lorem ipsum. Authenticity builds trust. Now we'll talk about sales and support enablement. Sales asks, how do we pitch carbon scoring to grocery chains? You deliver a value calculator spreadsheet showing cart conversions after sustainability labels. Support needs macros. What if scan misreads a barcode? You write concise answers and record a 3-minute Loom walkthrough. Enablement keeps external voices consistent. Now we'll talk about pricing and packaging communication. Pricing was set earlier. Freemium app with $4.99 month Pro. Marketing must explain why Pro is worth the price. You provide usage data, 30% more streak completions among Pro testers. That stat fuels copy like, stay on track 30% longer with Pro Analytics. Now we'll talk about launch risk mitigation via messaging. If you're running a phased rollout, tell the story upfront. Version 1 focuses on fast scans, recipe tips land next month. Transparency turns missing features into anticipation, not disappointment. Airbnb did this by blogging future experiences expansion while launching in only 8 cities. Quick case flash. When Slack debuted Enterprise Grid, PMs and PMMs co-wrote an FAQ addressing CIO concerns, security, compliance, alongside emojis and channels. Result, press saw a single coherent pitch. Adoption soared in Fortune 500 accounts without diluting Slack's playful brand. Take-home checklist. Align on a single positioning statement. Post it everywhere. Map marketing personas and verify the product actually solves their stated pains. Pick a small set of channels that your audience loves. Produce enablement assets, demo scripts, value calculators, FAQ. Synchronize price messaging with real feature value. Keep post-launch roadmap transparent to manage expectations. Do this, and every tweet, sales call, and support chat will reinforce, not contradict, the promise your product delivers.